Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me for the workout today. Let's get started marching on the spot. We're standing up nice and tall, chest lifted, shoulders back. The workout today is going to include a warm-up, some cardio exercises to work on our cardiovascular system. We'll do some body weight strength exercises to improve our muscles and bones, and we'll finish with some stretches. So just remember throughout to take breaks anytime you need to. You can modify the exercises. If this is your first time doing it, know you can come back to this workout and repeat it. So maybe if we're doing arms and legs, you can choose to just do arms, just do legs. Listen to your body, listen to recommendations from your doctors. Let's get started. All right, we've been marching on the spot for a little bit here. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Shoulders up, back, and down, and again. We'll do that one more time, opening up the shoulders, opening up across the chest. And then let's transition to tapping our feet out side to side. Here we go. Just tapping side to side. Arms are alongside your body, palms facing in. As we're tapping feet out side to side, we're bringing the arms out to the side, just to shoulder height or a little bit lower. So we're going a little bit easy on ourselves at the beginning of the workout, allowing our body to gradually warm up. Heart rate coming up, breathing rate coming up. Our muscles and joints are getting warmed. Keep this going. Always thinking about that tall spine. For 4, 3, 2, we'll go back to march. Coming back to your marching position. You can always come back here anytime. Thinking about slightly pulling the belly button towards the spine, feeling engagement of abdominal muscles. And let's go to high knees. Here we go. Alternating knees coming up. You decide how high you're lifting your knee. As we continue with high knees, arms alongside the body, palms facing forward. You can make a light fist. And let's add some bicep curls. So just bending at the elbows as those knees are coming up. Always breathing. Strong arms, strong legs. Keep it going. You got this. Let's continue with high knees. We're going to transition our arms. Opposite hand is going to tap the knee that's lifting. Here we go. Tap and tap. So just opposite knee coming to the hand. And you decide how high you're lifting your hands in between sides. So you could keep it fairly low here, or you could lift your hands a little bit higher in between sides. The more we lift our arms and hands, the more we're working our heart. So we're getting a little more of a cardio workout as we lift our hands. But again, do what feels right for you. Four, 3, 2, back to march. Awesome work. You should be feeling like you're getting warmed up. So as we're marching, we're going to bring our feet a little bit wider. Keep marching with wide stance. And then make sure you have a little bit of room behind you. We're going to lift our heels up behind. Here we go. Just bending knees, lifting heels behind, hamstring curls. Reach your arms forward, turn your palms up, light fists. We're going to add rowing arms. So elbows pull back. Hamstring curls with rows. So as you're rowing your arms, each time you pull back, think about wide across the collarbones. pulling shoulders back, pulling shoulder blades together. We're working upper back. Nice work, keep it going. Feel good about being here, showing up for your workout. Let's keep going with those hamstring curls. Keep the leg move going. Bring your arms down alongside your body, palms facing back. Shoulders are back and down. We're going to extend our arms back. Just a little pulse, pushing those extended arms back behind us. A lot of focus on the back of the body, which benefits our posture as well. And we're going to keep going with the hamstring curls. Bring your arms up to a T, palms face forward, little pulses of the arms back, back, back. Keep going. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to march. And then we're going to plant our feet a little bit wider. Arms out to a T for a dynamic stretch here. We're just going to bend into one knee and reach to that side, and then bend into the other knee to reach. So just a couple dynamic stretches as we transition from the cardio moves to the strength moves. And as we're going side to side, and you decide how much you're bending into that knee, make sure it feels good for your knees. As we keep going like this, we're going to reach one arm at a time overhead. Nice big stretches. One more each side. Awesome work. Coming back to center. All right, so for our first body weight strength move, we're going to do squats. Squats are a great exercise. Every time we sit down and stand up, we're doing a squat. So we want to be able to keep doing those. All right, so feet are about hip width apart or maybe a little bit wider. It can vary person to person. And we'll just have our hands on our hips. We're bringing the hips back. You can imagine you have a chair or a stool behind you and you're bringing your hips back as if you're sitting down. And then we're going to lift back up, and that's all there is to it. Hips move back, hips come up. And the movement is in the hips. So the knees will bend, but we're initiating and really working the hip muscles here. So if you had a shirt on that had a logo here, the whole time you're doing this, someone across the room would be able to see your logo. So in other words, we're not rounding forward. We're keeping the chest lifted, keeping our eyes forward as we're doing these squats. We're also keeping the knees tracking over top of ankles. In other words, your knees aren't coming in together. They're not going out to the side. I'll do a couple more from a side view. You decide how far down you're going. Nice work. We'll finish there for our squats today. So the only prop that you're going to need today is a wall. We're going to now do some wall push-ups. So go ahead and find a wall that you can put your hands on about shoulder distance apart at about shoulder height. I might be a little bit wider. I'm going to go on either side of my picture here. And then step your feet back, keeping your body all in one line. So this is the same positioning as if you were doing a plank on the floor. Our body from shoulders, hips, knees, all in one line. We have that core engagement. And then from here, we're just bending elbows, letting our chest come toward the wall, and then pushing away. And that's the whole move. Wall push-ups. So you don't need to get down on the floor to get your push-ups in. As you're doing this, keeping the body all in one line so we're not jutting the hips forward or back. we're breathing. Working our arm strength. And your heels can either stay down or they can lift. Focus here is on the arms. Let's do 2 more. Nice work. Coming all the way up, bringing your arms down. You could shake out your arms, roll your shoulders. You should feel that in the tricep muscles, back of the arms. So we're going to stay close to the wall. So you can have one hand on the wall. You could be close, a little bit closer to the wall, a little bit farther away. You decide. The leg that's close to the wall, we're going to keep our weight on that leg, toes pointing forward. Other leg, let's bring it a little bit out to the side and you're just on your toes. We're going to bring that leg out to the side and back down. Here we go. Lift and lower. So that outside leg, just lift and lower. Working the side of the hips. We're focusing the work here. Trying to keep the upper body upright. Last one. Nice work. We're going to keep working on the same leg, that outside leg. We're going to bring the knee up and lower. Knee lift and lower. And repeat. These strength moves, we want to repeat so our muscles can get a little bit tired. That way we build our muscle strength. Also benefits our bones. Two more like that. Nice work. Put the foot down. One more exercise here for this same leg. We're going to lift the heel behind. So back to those hamstring curls that we did in the cardio. And you might feel the supporting leg getting tired, and that's perfectly fine. We're also working on strength in that supporting leg. And we'll do one more here. Nice work. And then you can just turn around for the other leg. I'll turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing from a different angle. All right, outside leg away from the wall is going to lift and lower. My toes are staying pointing forward. Keeping that upright spine. One more. Bring the foot down. If you want, you can do a little shake between sides and then knee lift and lower. We've got 3 more here. Foot comes down onto hamstring curls, lifting the heel behind. For 3, 2, last one. Awesome work. All right, you can shake out your legs, shake out your arms. We've got one more body weight strength exercise, and we're going to be working that upper back again. So important. So bring your arms out to a T. Just got your feet planted on the floor, standing nice and tall. Palms are facing forward. Bring your arms forward, palms touch, and then arms out to the side. And that's all we're doing. Arms forward, arms out. So really focus on the opening portion of this exercise. As we open our arms, we're wide across the chest, shoulders back, working that upper back, thinking about shoulder blades, your scapula, pulling back. We're going to do one more like this. Bring those arms down, give them a shake, roll the shoulders. Continue standing tall, arms back out to that T. This time we're bending the elbows, cactus arms, and then arms come forward and arms open. Same idea here. I do recommend when you're doing these workouts that you wear a supportive pair of running shoes, which is good support for your feet. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Nice work. Again, bring those arms down, shake everything out. You do some nice shoulder rolls. I always like to roll the shoulders back. We don't really need to roll them forward because we kind of do that too much already during the day when we're doing things on computers or holding phones. So rolling back and down is really beneficial. All right, now we're getting into our cool down portion. We're going to do some stretches. Let's reach one arm to the ceiling, bend your elbow, reach your hand wherever it lands. It might land on the back of your head or your upper back. And we'll just stay here. We're stretching the tricep muscles that we worked in our wall push-up. So just having some deep breaths, slowing our breath down. Bring that arm down, switch sides, other arm to the ceiling, reaching back, big breaths. Not forcing anything. Bring that arm down. Bring both palms onto your lower back. Open across the chest, shoulders back and down. Hold here. You can slowly walk around the room a little bit. And you can release that. We're coming back to our wall for some calf stretches. So you could have hands on a wall. And then one foot in front of the other. Both feet, toes are pointing forward. Bend that front knee over top of your ankle. Back leg is straight. We're getting that stretch into the calf muscle. Heel is down. And feel free to, once you get in the position, adjust. This back foot could be further back. It could be more forward. You want to feel a nice stretch. It shouldn't feel painful. And once you get into the position, then all you need to do is breathe. And we'll switch sides. And once the workout is done, feel free to come back to these stretches and hold for a little bit longer or repeat them. And let's lift up out of the stretch. We're going to finish with 3 big breaths as we lift our arms to the ceiling. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. Filling up the lungs. Exhaling out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel wonderful after this workout. Give yourself a pat on the back. See you next time.